Have you ever wondered what it truly means to live like royalty, where golden staircases, diamond-covered supercars, and palaces bigger than airports are just normal? Welcome to the world of the Middle East's richest kings, where money is no object, and reality feels more luxurious than fantasy. From a $2,000 haircut flown in by private jet to a Bugatti that only one man on Earth is allowed to drive, this is a level of extravagance that even the richest billionaires envy. Welcome back to Richest, where we explore the private lives and fortunes of the world's richest. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss what comes next. In today's episode, we unveil the most jaw-dropping treasures of royal families in Saudi Arabia, Brunei, Qatar, UAE, and beyond. Stories so lavish, they'll make Monaco look modest. Imagine opening your garage and finding not 10 cars, not 100, but over 7,000 supercars, each one more rare, more expensive, and more customized than the last. That's not fantasy. That's the daily reality of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei. His garage is the largest private car collection on Earth, a treasure trove worth billions. Inside sits a gold-plated Lamborghini Diablo, a fleet of Ferrari F40s and Enzos, a one-of-a-kind Rolls-Royce Silver Spur limousine draped entirely in 24-karat gold, and Bugattis so rare that even other royals can't buy them. For the Sultan, cars aren't just transportation. They're rolling works of art. But his wealth doesn't stop on land. In the skies, the Sultan commands a Boeing 747 and Boeing 757 private jet, both customized to absurd levels of luxury. Think crystal sinks, gold-trimmed showers, and even toilets plated in solid gold. Each jet is valued at well over $100 million, transforming air travel into a flying palace. At the center of it all lies the Istana Nurul Iman Palace, the largest royal residence in the world. Spanning over 2 million square feet, this palace is bigger than the Vatican, larger than the Palace of Versailles, and filled with chandeliers so massive they weigh more than SUVs. With over 700 rooms, 200 bathrooms, and a banquet hall that can seat 5,000 guests, it's not just a home, it's a kingdom in itself. The Sultan's fortune, estimated in the tens of billions, has made him a living symbol of royal extravagance. For most billionaires, wealth means yachts and mansions. For Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, it means rewriting history with excess so grand it borders on myth. If Sultan Bolkiah sets the gold standard for cars, King Salman of Saudi Arabia takes luxury to heights that almost defy gravity. As the head of one of the richest royal families on Earth, his fortune isn't just measured in billions, it's measured in oil reserves. Palaces the size of cities, and symbols of power plated in gold. His private fleet alone is staggering. Rolls-Royce Phantoms dipped in gold, Bugatti Veyrons customized with jewels, and a garage filled with over 7,000 vehicles, enough to rival a national museum. But the true spectacle begins when King Salman takes to the skies. His Boeing 747 private jet is no ordinary aircraft. It's a flying fortress with gold-lined interior, private suites, and its most iconic feature, an automatic gold-plated staircase that descends every time he lands. This isn't just luxury, it's theater, a performance staged at every airport to remind the world that Saudi royalty doesn't arrive quietly. They arrive like emperors of the sky. Back on the ground, his royal palace in Riyadh spans more than 4 million square feet, larger than many towns. Inside are private hospitals, multiple mosques, cinemas, and endless reception halls designed for state dinners that feel more like coronations. It's not just a palace, it's a self-contained empire of privilege, where daily life looks like the climax of a Hollywood epic. For King Salman, wealth isn't about possession, it's about projection. His lifestyle blurs the line between monarchy and mythology, a world where even gravity itself bows to gold. When billionaires throw weddings, they book 5-star hotels, but when shaking Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, married. He turned his wedding into a $200 million spectacle. The celebration was so massive that an entire stadium had to be built just to host it. For most people, a wedding is one day. For Sheikh Mohammed, it was history, a national event that outshone Hollywood blockbusters. But that was only the beginning. His personal residence, the Zabil Palace, is a $500 million architectural marvel, adorned with ivory, marble, and gold. Beyond Dubai, he owns estates across the globe, a $323 million penthouse in Monaco, sprawling ranches in Texas, and historic estates in the UK. His real estate portfolio reads like the wish list of the world's richest elite. Sheikh Mohammed is also the man who engineered modern Dubai, transforming a desert into a skyline of glass and steel. The Burj Khalifa, the Palm Islands, and the Dubai Mall all exist because of his vision. He didn't just embrace luxury. He built a city where luxury itself is the law. And of course, his personal toys reflect that vision. His car collection includes Bugatti Veyrons, Ferrari Enzos, and Lamborghini Reventons, each one customized, each one a symbol of Dubai's obsession with speed and spectacle. When he sails, he commands the Dubai yacht, worth more than $350 million, one of the most opulent vessels afloat. Among the world's royals, Sheikh Mohammed isn't just a ruler. He's an architect of extravagance. He turned Dubai into the capital of luxury, and in doing so, made his own name synonymous with modern royalty. While most royals keep their treasures hidden behind palace gates, Prince Turki bin Abdullah Al Saud of Saudi Arabia prefers to flaunt his fortune where everyone can see it, on the streets. In London, crowds stopped in disbelief as he rolled through the city with a fleet of gold-plated supercars worth over $22 million. Imagine turning a corner and seeing a 24-carat gold Bugatti Veyron, a gold Lamborghini Aventador Super Veloce, and a gold Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe gleaming under the streetlights. For Londoners, it was a traffic jam. For Prince Turki, it was just another day. Each car is a masterpiece, customized with rare leathers, handcrafted interiors, and plated in real gold. They're not just vehicles, they're moving sculptures of power and spectacle. And while most people would panic over a parking ticket, Prince Turki once casually paid off fees for his Bugatti in London, a $110 ticket that was little more than pocket change for him. Unlike many royals who keep a low profile, Prince Turki embraces spectacle. His gold fleet doesn't just turn heads. It stops traffic, floods social media, and proves that for some royals, the streets themselves can become a runway of power. Not every billionaire in the Middle East was born into royalty. Some built their empires from the ground up, and Mohammed Al-Abar is the perfect example. He may not wear a crown, but he has shaped skylines and built kingdoms of glass, gold, and ambition. As the visionary behind the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building on earth, Al-Abar turned Dubai into the epicenter of modern luxury. His company, Emaar Properties, has created some of the world's most iconic towers, malls, and luxury resorts, making him one of the most powerful civilian billionaires in the region. But his vision didn't stop with Dubai. His latest project, Rama Island, is a $3.5 billion artificial paradise rising off the coast of Abu Dhabi. With 800 millionaire villas, private beaches, and exclusive amenities, it's designed for the world's elite who find Monaco too small and Malibu too ordinary. With a personal fortune of over $3 billion, Al-Abar rivals even royal families in influence. He owns luxury estates across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, and has transformed Emaar into a global empire. His creations don't just house the rich, they redefine what it means to live rich. In a region where kings inherit palaces, Al-Abar built his own. He's proof that in the Middle East, wealth isn't only born, sometimes it's engineered. Among the Middle East and North Africa's royals, King Mohammed VI of Morocco stands apart. Nicknamed the People's King, he projects modesty in public, but behind palace walls, his world is one of quiet, calculated opulence. His main residence, the Dar al-Makhzen Palace in Rabat, is a sprawling seat of power filled with mosaics, fountains, and courtyards designed to blend tradition with authority. But that's just the centerpiece of his empire. King Mohammed owns estates across Morocco, villas overlooking the Mediterranean, and even a $100 million mansion near the Eiffel Tower. tower in Paris. What sets him apart from other royals isn't just what he owns, it's how he uses it. The king has transformed many of his palaces into luxury hotels and resorts, generating over $100 million a year. From gold-plated jets and one-of-one Bugattis to palaces larger than cities and islands built from scratch, the billionaires and royals of the Middle East live in a reality where luxury is the baseline and spectacle is the standard. For Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, wealth is measured in 7 modern supercars. For King Salman, it's a flying throne room descending from the skies. For Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, it's turning a desert into a kingdom of glass and gold. And for men like Mohammed Al-Abar and King Mohammed VI, it's transforming palaces and skylines into billion-dollar enterprises. In the Middle East, wealth isn't just about what you have, it's about the legacy you leave. This is only the beginning. If you enjoyed this journey inside the world of royal billionaires, make sure to subscribe to Richest, because the next story, whether it's about secret royal islands, hidden palaces, or billion-dollar yachts, will be even more unbelievable than this one.